In today's video, we will discuss the decision making section that comes in the Xavier Aptitude Test, that is, the XAT. We will try to discuss the different problems that students have and how to overcome them while attempting this section. So, what is it? You are provided a situation in which multiple courses of action arise out of a particular condition, and you are supposed to identify the appropriate course of action from the available options. One of the key variables in the decision making within an organization are the stakeholders, who are the individuals or groups, meaning they can be the top management, the employees, the vendors, the clients, or even the shareholders. Coming down to the definition of what decision making is all about, the process of selecting from several options that are available is called decision making. The most important part that entails a decision making is implementation. A manager is considered to be successful not because he takes difficult decisions, but because he has the power to implement them as well. Once a decision is made, it implies deployment of resources to achieve that objective. Many people make a mistake of considering making a choices with decision making. So what are the skills that are required for the decision making process? Your ability to understand the context in which the question has been asked from you. Not making any unwarranted assumptions of your own. You need to avoid all your personal ideologies whenever you make a professional decision. The problem that most students encounter while answering these questions is that they answer these questions from a personal perspective. That is why they get these questions wrong. So what are the steps to correctly answer the decision making questions? Number 1, objectives must be established. Number 2, the objectives must be classified and put in a proper priority list. The alternative that is able to achieve all the objectives is the tentative decision, and it is evaluated for more possible consequences. After the time when you have seen all the alternatives is the final point when you arrive at making the decision. So what are the different contexts in which XAT asks you questions? Number 1, ethical dilemmas. Number 2, the corporate or managerial issues. Then is the financial choices, critical reasoning based, and last but not the least is what can be the best course of action for a situation. So what should be the approach while answering these questions? Number 1, establish the stakeholders, meaning identify the people who are going to be affected by that decision. Number 2, analyze the problems holistically. Do not view the problems just with one ideology. You need to think in a bigger context whenever you need to make such decisions. Number 3, increase the merits and decrease all the demerits. Number 4, avoid personal opinions. And last but not the least, do not use unethical means. That is, do not promote any kind of theft or cheating mechanisms while you are answering such questions. So now I'm going to give you a sample question. It says, Mr. Biswas has been leading business manager in the world of business and has established her credentials in a world dominated by men. She has primarily worked in the industry and has extensive knowledge of the field. She recently started her own cosmetics firm and has decided to make sure that females find adequate representations in her company. In her experiences in the cosmetic industry, she has generally seen that the sales and marketing wings of most of the companies are dominated by men. Keeping this in mind, she has decided to employ at least 50% females in the sales and marketing department of her company. Which of the following could be the most serious issue that Mrs. Biswas might face with her decision? Number 1, the job might have travel requirements that might pose a challenge for the females. Number 2, females have intrinsic understanding of the use of cosmetics that men do not have. Number 3, it is not necessary that females wish to take up these roles. Number 4, men are better at sales than females. And number 5, both 2 and 4. Please write down your answer in the comment below. In conclusion, I would like to say that an effective executive is the one who takes right decisions and not the ones that are acceptable. Converting the decision into action is the most important element in the decision process. Good luck from Team Hit Bullseye.